Why live a simple life? The quiet power of less. In a world overflowing with choices, noise, and distractions, living simply might feel like swimming against the current. We're constantly told we need more success, more stuff, more speed. But what if the real answer, the one your soul is quietly longing for, is not more, but less? The hidden burden of too much. Have you ever walked into a messy room and felt overwhelmed even before doing anything? That's not just clutter in your space, it's clutter in your mind. And modern life is full of it. We carry too many belongings, too many tabs open, too many responsibilities. We're connected to everything, but rarely present. We scroll endlessly, compare constantly, consume without pause, and still feel empty inside. This isn't failure, it's a sign. A gentle nudge from within asking, is this the life you truly want? What does it mean to live a simple life? Living simply is not about having less. It's about making room for more of what really matters. It's not about being poor or restrictive. It's about being intentional, choosing quality over quantity, peace over pressure, presence over performance. A simple life is one where your days are not crammed with tasks, but filled with meaning. Where your home isn't a storage unit, but a place of rest. Where your mind isn't racing, but rooted. It's less about minimalism as a style and more about simplicity as a way of being. The quiet gifts of simplicity. When we simplify, we create space, not just in our homes, but in our hearts. We find clarity, time, focus, and surprisingly, joy. You worry less about trends or opinions. You're no longer chasing approval. You begin to notice life again. The smell of rain, the sound of birds, the feel of sunlight on your skin. You spend less, clean less, stress less. But you gain freedom. The freedom to choose, the freedom to rest, the freedom to say, this is enough. You become more grateful, not for everything, but for the right things. Living simply is living deeply. In a simple life, there's time to breathe, to sit in silence, to hear your own thoughts, to listen, not just to others, but to yourself. It's about slowing down, not because you're lazy, but because you've realized you don't need to rush to be valuable. You start saying no to things that don't align with your values. You protect your peace. You begin to feel grounded, not in what you own, but in who you are. Simplicity is not emptiness. It's fullness without chaos. It's contentment without clutter. How do you start living a simple life? Start small. Simplicity doesn't happen overnight. It begins with tiny, conscious choices. Declutter one drawer. Say no to one obligation that drains you. Turn off notifications for an hour. Spend time with people who don't make you perform. Take a walk without your phone. Practice gratitude for one quiet moment each day. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to begin with one breath of space, one moment of awareness, one step toward peace. So, why live a simple life? Because it brings you back to yourself. Because it reminds you that life is not a race, it's a rhythm. Because in simplicity, you see clearly, you feel deeply, you live fully. A simple life teaches you that you already have enough, that you are enough. It's not about escaping the world, but about finding your place in it with quiet confidence. It's about trading chaos for calm, confusion for clarity, stuff for soul. Final thoughts. The most beautiful things in life aren't things at all. They're the early morning stillness, the sound of rain on a quiet afternoon, the laughter of someone you love, the peace of a heart that no longer needs to prove anything. In the end, maybe the real richness of life comes not from having everything, but from needing very little. Live simply so you can live deeply. Live meaningfully. Live free.